Hello viewers, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. This is MD Saif Islam, an assistant teacher of High School of Nogan District of Bangladesh, and you are most welcome in the Saif English Academy and Raisha English Private Learners. Hope that you are very fine by the praise of Almighty Allah, and you watched my previous classes smartly. And with the reference of my previous classes, today's class, you have been connected with me to watch my various kinds of video classes. So, my dear learners, take a look at the board and try to understand. In this class, I have been present in front of you with a new arrangement, a new class named adverb. Adverb, which is the most important participles in English grammar. With the reference of my previous classes, and in my previous classes, of course, you know that my dear learners. Various kinds of parts of pieces already have been uploaded in my YouTube channels. In my previous classes, I discussed about noun, classification of noun, about pronoun, about adjective, classification of adjective, about verb, and classification of verb, and with the reference of my previous classes, today's class have been present in front of you with an environment training class named adverb. Adverb, of course, you know that, my dear learners. An adverb is a very important philosophy in English grammar. English grammar. So, my dear learners, be connected with me and try to understand whatever the things I want. But before today's class, I want to declare today's class, my dear learners. Firstly, my dear learners. In this class, at first, I'm trying to show about definition of an adverb of an adverb. Secondly, I'm trying to discuss about classification of an adverb, and finally, I'm trying to show you about various kinds of problems with some examples with any adverb. So, my dear learners, take a look at the board and try to understand. My dear learners, first think about definition of an adverb. Definition of an adverb. My dear learners, if we want to define an adverb, we can say that, my dear learners, an adverb is a what? An adverb is a word which modifies any pass of space, including a sentence, except a noun or a pronoun hope that you have understood clearly. My dear learners, you have to mind that, my dear learners, there are eight categories of philosophies. There are eight categories of philosophies, such as noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. And if we accept from these eight categories, the first of is noun or pronoun, and the first of is that material, and that's six categories of first of such as adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Left to mind that, my dear learners, most of our philosophies is modified by an adverb, and I'm trying to give some example with a clarification about this, my dear learners. I have written some example in the board, my dear learners. Take a look at the board and try to understand, my dear learners. First example: Raisha speaks loudly. Raisha speaks loudly. Raisha speaks loudly. And in this sentence, a verb speaks and adverb loudly, because if you ask the verb speak, how does Raisa speak? How does Raisa speaks? How does Raisa speaks? And then the answer is loudly. Loudly. So, my dear learners, you have to mind that in this sentence, an adverb is modifying a verb. A verb. An adverb is modifying a verb that you have understood clearly. My dear learners, next example I have written: Rice speaks very loudly. Very loudly. In this sentence, Media learners verb speak. And now ask the verb 6. How does Raisa speak? How does Raisa speak? Answer is loudly. Now, if you ask the adverb loudly, how does Raisa speak loudly? How does Raisa speak loudly? Answer very, very. So, major learners in this sentence, two categories of adverb is present. We can see that major learners. So, major learners in this sentence, we can see that an adverb is modifying an adverb. So, major learners, we can see that major learners, an adverb can modify an adverb of the two. You have understood clearly. Major learners, third example I have written. Raisha is very cute. Raisha is very cute. Sure. Now, if we ask, if we make a question, how is Raisha? How is Raisha? Adjective. In this sentence, cute is an adjective. And if we ask, how is Raisha? How is Raisha? The answer is that my Leonard's very. So, my dear learners, we can see that in this sentence, an adverb very is modifying an adjective. An adjective of that you have understood clearly. My dear learners, number 4, Raisha is sitting almost outside the world. Outside the world. Now, if you make a question, where is Raisha sitting? How is Raisha sitting outside the window? Answer is adverb, but in this sentence, outside is a preposition. So, my dear learners, we can say that, my dear learners, an adverb can modify an preposition. Preposition that you have understood clearly. My dear learners, next example, take a look at the board and try to understand. Raisa dislikes this face simply because the environment is too dirty. In this sentence, adverb simply is an adverb, and because is a conjunction. And in this sentence, an adverb simply is modifying conjunction because. So, my dear learners, you can say that an adverb can modify a conjunction. And finally, example number 6, my dear learners, unfortunately, Raisha failed in the exam. Raisha fails in the exam. In this sentence, adverb unfortunately is modifying the whole sentence. Raisha failed in the exam. So, my dear learners, we can say that, my dear learners, and adverb can modify a verb. Secondly, an adjective modify an adverb. Thirdly, an adjective can modify an adjective. An adverb can modify an adjective. Number 4, an adverb can modify a preposition. Number 5, an adverb can modify a conjunction. Finally, we can say that, my dear learners, an adverb can modify the whole sentence. But you'll have to mind that, my dear learners, except noun or a pronoun. Noun or a pronoun. Noun or a pronoun. Adjective. You'll have to mind that, my dear learners, an adjective can modify a noun or a pronoun, but an adverb can modify a verb, adjective, verb, preposition, conjunction, even whole sentence. Okay, my dear learners, here's the main difference between an adjective and an adverb. You have to mind that, my dear learners, An adjective can modify a noun or a pronoun. An adjective can modify a noun or a pronoun, but an adverb can modify a verb, an adjective, an adverb, preposition, conjunction, even whole sentence of the you have understood clearly. Dear learners, now I'm trying to discuss about the classification of an adverb. You have to mind that, my dear learners, an adverb is classified at the primary stage into three ways. Number one, simple adverb, simple adverb, simple adverb. Number two, relative adverb, relative adverb, relative adverb. And number three, interrogative adverb, interrogative adverb. Medial learners, you'll have to mind that you'll have to please try to recollect or save these categories of classification in your memories and try to memorize instantly with me, my dear learners. And adverb is classified at a primary stage into three ways. Number one, simple adverb, simple adverb. Number two, relative adverb, relative adverb. Number three, interrogative adverb, interrogative adverb. Okay, my dear learners. Again, a simple adverb is classified into eight categories. Eight categories. Number one, add the verb of time. Add the verb of time. Add the verb of time. Number two, add verb of place. Add the verb of place. Add the verb of place. Add verb of place. Number three, my dear learners, add the verb of manner or state. Manner or state. Manner or state. Number four, add the verb of quality or degree. Quality or degree. Quality or degree. Number five, my dear learners, at the verb of cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect. Number six, Medullinus, at the verb of affirmation and or negation, affirmation or negation. Number seven, adverb of number of or frequency, number or frequency, number or frequency, my dear learners, number or frequency, frequency. Number eight, adverb of certainty, adverb of certainty of the you have understood clearly. My dear learners, I don't want to learn in 2 days class, but I want to share some information with you, my dear learners. Of course, you know that, my dear learners, I'm a new teacher or new teacher in YouTube channel, though I'm a Bangladeshi by birth, but I'm trying to use this conversation at the time of my making various kinds of video classes. So, my dear learners, if you notice any faults or mistakes in the midst of my video classes, please excuse me and pray to all my channel so that I can help you, I can cover you with my video classes throughout my life. So, my dear learners, no more today come to see you again with a new version of the new class about adjective. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.